Saya berada di Mercator Studio dan 45 minit sebelum tadi saya sempat mengikuti kelas piloxing nak tahu apa yang menarik dan apa yang unik yang menarik piloxing ni. Kita tanya Connie dan juga Iskandar. Piloxing is a group exercise class, and it is a combination of boxing, pilates, and dance. So what it does is we usually teach a whole hour class, and in the class we use weighted gloves. Beratnya 250 gram. So we use the pasang, and it's very easy. It's a mixture of metal and sand. Dalam ni pasir dengan besi, right? Besi. So this weighted gloves help us to focus on our boxing, and it also, because of the weight, it offers resistance when we box, so we use our muscle properly, and for boxing. And in Pilates it helps us to do lengthening workout, so the muscle gets strong in boxing, and in Pilates we lengthen the muscle, so we work both ways, and then we have fun with that. Well, the number one difference first is that it's a combination of different elements. You have the traditional boxing. Everybody knows boxing, Everybody knows Muhammad Ali, Pacquiao, and it's strength, it's power. When you see someone box, it's all about power. And then you have completely altogether different, but lain sekali, Pilates. Pilates, you're not moving, you are focused. So with these two elements, satu, you focus on strength and power, building up your strength. And the other one, you focus more inside, internal, And for this gives you, the participant, a lot of control. You have to be in control, mind and body control. You tak boleh fikir lain tau. In that class, it's just you alone. That's it. And it's very challenging to find a program where you can really focus on. Pilates kegunaannya it works your core, all the muscles that protects the spine, So it works the core to make it strong, so that so we can stand properly, we build the muscles, so that we have strong body, Yoga is more of, it is a lengthening exercise, it is slow, it is also mind and body, but of course it's very different in the way we put it in Piloxing. We more focus on Pilates, not yoga.
Senaman yang menyeluruh. Where we have strength part, we have stamina, we have focus,
correct,
we have lengthening the muscle, and then we have fun. So everything is there. So that's why I think Piloxing is special.
In one class, you're doing 3 different classes. You
like fierce, and then you like focus, and then you like crazy for dancing. So combine.
Creator of Piloxing, her name is Vivica Jensen, and she is originally from Sweden. It is now based in Los Angeles. So when Vivica created Piloxing, it was primarily for women, to empower women, to empower mothers who and women who are at home or working, have no time to look after themselves. They want a quick workout where we can do everything. So as the program grew wider and more popular, the men started to feel, they said, they can relate with the boxing. Boxing, it's quite tough. It is actually quite challenging. So they like that challenge. And now we have both male instructors as well in Piloxing. When you use the gloves, this increases intensity. So, and on average, you can burn from anywhere from 600 to 1,200 calories in one session. Yeah, it depends on how hard you are working yourself. But because we're teaching the general population, you know, not just major athletes, so they will have to pace themselves. So they can burn anywhere from 400 to 600, 700. You know, my auntie, 50-year-old, yeah. Because we also have from 14 years old to 63 years old who comes to the class. And this is an optional tool, so they can come to the class, get strong without using the gloves, yeah? They can work the core without using the gloves and still burn calories. So it is appropriate to the general population. I can safely say, as for children, growing children, as long as they're not using the gloves, they will be fine. Not too young though, not too young, because of the rapid movement. We're very quick, as you can see, you know, we move. So with children, it's not really safe if they're not supervised.
Kebanyakan piloxing sekarang memang di-offer di banyak local studio dekat Malaysia, especially in Kuala Lumpur. So what you can do, go to piloxing.com, and I believe there's a part where you can find an instructor in Malaysia. So there's a lot of tools over there, or you can enroll in Facebook. We have Facebook page, Piloxing
we have
Malaysia and Piloxing Asia as well.
Yes.
So just post class kat mana, and then probably will respond and say that okay, you can come to our class. And then we do have instructor from all over Malaysia. Sabah, Sarawak, Kelantan, Johor. Like Piloxing sekarang ni everywhere in Malaysia. So like you dekat mana-mana pun you can come.
And if you want to be an instructor, we have a whole list of instructor training workshop around the region. You just go to piloxing.com under international workshop.
I actually for license, I dah mengajar dalam 1 year lebih. And before that, I dah join classes, piloxing classes from other instructor. Apa yang I dapat, first is my posture. Those days, I akan jalan bongkok. Sekarang, my spinal, I dah biasa during class kita akan apply spinal, neutral spine. So, I posture jalan I, posture duduk better. For me, untuk pregnant woman, first trimester you kena jaga-jagalah. The most suitable time to work out is second trimester. Tapi for me, sebab I was very active before pregnancy, so should be okay. Tapi piloxing is 0 to low impact. Jadi itu pasal kita kita gunakan barefoot training, kita tak ada jump. You just bounce. So tak ada hentak-hentak like abdomen kan. But during pregnancy you have to do modification. So you bila crunch you tak nampak sangat. Tapi apa-apa pun you kena tanya your doctor. Yes.
Berapa lama dah ikut kelas piloxing ni?
Since 2014.
Okay. Setelah panjang 2014 sampai 2016 mungkin boleh cerita transformation hasil daripada kelas piloxing.
Hasil dia, okey, setakat ni saya nampak perubahan dari segi otot, dari segi masa, pembakaran lemak yang sangat cepat dan juga tenaga kita semakin bertambah dan tidak cepat letih. Piloxing ni banyak menggunakan tenaga dalaman. Jadi dalam masa 1 jam tanpa henti kita boleh membakar kalori up to 1000. So for me, kalau kita konsisten, jadi tak ada masalah untuk membakar lemak dengan cepat dengan mengikuti kelas piloxing.
Other things that we do is we do training as well. In front of your partner. Right? Oh. Almost there.
Type of exercise or program that was introduced here?
Mostly body weight and a lot to do with cardio-based exercises. We had jumping jacks, push-ups, overhead squats, and basically a lot of stuff to promote a lot of interaction and communication amongst all the attendees.
Okay, what is the best thing about this bootcamp?
Okay, I think the best thing about this bootcamp, we emphasize on the fun, so that the participants won't get bored. There are some people think that workout is boring, just one movement. But this program, we focus on fun. Yeah.
Else, so there's a goal that to get the Astro runners to participate in running, right?
Yeah.
So
Yes. So basically, we will have a fitness assessment soon, whereby after 6 weeks, they will run through the fitness assessment again, so that they can see how they have improved in order to achieve their final goal, which is the running event at the end of the program.
what do you think of the program?
I think it's a good program for the staff and untuk runner tega. I'm an avid runner, so I join every half marathon, like running event every week. So in a way, this program banyak ajar I untuk improve my core exercise, core strength, untuk bantu improve my running skills, and also I learn a lot of new stuff lah about running, about exercising right, about eating right. So I think the whole program itself is built to actually teach us how to do it right, because the knowledge itself comes from the professional, because all this while I just run and do this half marathon and marathon, so I never have a proper knowledge, also proper training. So this is actually good for amateur runner like me lah.
What's the longest distance have you run?
I've tried a trail run, 30 km. So I'll be debuting my first full marathon this August in Kuching.
So do you think this bootcamp is harder than running?
I would say yes, because in running you don't have to do push-up and whatnot. Those exercises are killing me. But I think there's a purpose for every exercise. It helps you to actually build certain strength on your upper body that will eventually helps you to have a better form in running, because that's important. Because when you have a better form in running, you could escape. You could actually lessen yourself to expose to injury lah. Yeah.
Juice. 1, 2, juice. So I need to run.
Come on, run.
And catch the loser. Okay, if whatever it is in this game, there will be a loser, and the loser will need to do a penalty. Oh, good. Aku kalah. Weh, aku kalah. Aku menang lah. Hei, betul lah menang hari. Aku lah kalah. Aku kalah.
Oh, it's very good because especially for working people like us, we need to have like work-life balance, and I think it's a very good opportunity for all of us to work out, and so that we can have a fitter and healthier body.
So what of kind of exercise do you think is the hardest part in this bootcamp?
The hardest part, okay, I think it should be jumping jack. Because that requires a lot of like stamina.
So after this, are you going to like participate in the run? Like the mission of this program is to get Astro runners to run.
Right? Sure, definitely.
Wow, 30, 40, 50, 60, sit down.
My name's Mitch Gilbert. I'm racing in Porsche Carrera Cup Asia this year with Absolute Racing. I was born in Malaysia, born in KL in '94. Been living here for 16 years now. I lived for 6-7 years. I lived in Europe. I did 2 years in Italy and 5 years in England, and it was really good experience. It was tough. The level was a lot higher than what I was used to. Started racing here, so going over there was really tough. And yeah, it's been a really good experience for me to come back and use the skills I learned over there to come back and race here, and yeah, here I am now. Yeah, I've come back to almost start again. I'm starting a new chapter of my life, and just coming to be who I want to be. And here I find Malaysia is quite an easy place to be who you want to be. You don't have to like be confined by like a certain way. You can be whoever you want to be and do anything. Everyone is trying to do YouTube or start a business or be a racing driver. And you get a lot of opportunity to do this. So I started with them in January, and I've not done a huge amount with them. I've done 6 or 7 days with them, and it's not really a lot to get used to a whole new environment, new engineer, new people. And I'm going off tonight to China for my first race, and see how we get on for the first race. We're looking like we're going to be quite competitive in the top 3 or top 5, so it's going to be exciting. Yeah, so in race, people kind of don't see racing as that you need to be super fit, like you're playing football or you're doing another sport, whatever that is. It's, you know, people think we just sit there and just drive and it's really easy, but actually you have so much force that's going on your body, you need so much mental concentration that I spend probably most of my time away from the track training. I've been training here at Fitnessphere for 6 months since I came back from Malaysia. I got put in from England, sorry, and I got put in touch with them here. They've really helped me kind of change the way I've trained and actually be a lot more race specific and working on like ankle mobility and leg strength, which is the stuff that I'm kind of struggling a little bit with, and just acclimatizing to being back in Malaysia and helping me with the program to get back into racing in the heat and dealing with the heat. And racing in a Porsche, you have a roof over your head, so it's way hotter than I've dealt with before. It can be like 60, 70 degrees in the car, so that's kind of a challenge that we're facing now, and we've made some really big steps. So I'm here at Fitnessphere, where I come, you know, 4 times a week, and we're going to do a little bit of a training program that we do. And yeah, you guys can watch us train how to be a Porsche Carrera Cup driver.
Hello, my name is Jad. So today we're going to train Mitch. He's a GT racing driver. The focus on his training will be actually increasing his strength, but without increasing the mass. So he needs to be at this weight, but he needs to increase his strength. The other thing that we will always focus on in his training is to work on his ankle mobility because of the hard brake. So we want to make sure that he has enough mobility on the ankle and also the force that he can put on with the hips. So we'll see later in the training. So this exercise that we're doing right now will focus on a few stuff. First one is the ankle mobility. So what Mitch needs to do right now is he needs to push the knee outside of the foot. What he's doing with the upper body is, it's called shoulder dislocation. You want to work on the shoulder mobility over here while also promoting scapular stability. He's also actively stretching the hip flexor on the trailing leg right over here. So for this exercise now, what we're doing with Mitch is we're focusing on activating the muscle on his hip. It's called hip flexor. So he uses this muscle, especially in the left leg, for the hard brakes. So we want to make sure that the muscle is properly activated, and we also strengthen the muscle over there. Slow. So for the second exercise, it's the same thing. What he's doing right now is a couple of things, which is he needs to be activating his core, keeping his core really stable while he pushes the leg in front, so that we want to try and also activate the same muscle over there, which is the hip flexor. And another thing that we're doing over here is you can see that Mitch is actually holding against the wall so that he will activate the side muscle over here, which is called the lats. So we have total engagement of the core muscle and also activation really for the hip flexor for the hard braking. So the last exercise for his circuit over here, he will try to maintain this posture over here, which is like a plank, but he wants to also be able to move his shoulders over here.
Okay, that's it for my training. Catch me on Fox Sports 2 every weekend. Every other weekend there's a small show about Porsche Carrera Cup. We're also racing at the Sepang Formula 1 Grand Prix, so come check us out in October. Come down and say hello. Also follow me on Instagram at Mitch Gilbert Racing. We're going to do some cool giveaways, and especially leading up to the Grand Prix. So come check us out, see what we're up to, see how we're training. And yeah, just come follow me, please. Cheers.